The man in this photo changed the entire game for cacao. Soon after, he was mistaken for a god. This is Christopher Columbus, and on his 4th visit to the New World, he would be the first one to bring cacao beans to Europe. Not too long after he heavily crippled one of history's most fascinating and complex civilizations. Little did he know, this fruit was once a sign of wealth. To the Mayan people, it was a form of achieving sacred status. And thousands of years later, it completely changed.
This is chocolate.
And in these chocolate bars, there's a ton of sugar. I mean, a whole lot of it. People started to love it, and it quickly became an obsession. And because of our love of chocolate, demand grew. Where cacao originally grew in Central America were eventually exported to Africa because the lands were easier to control. And sadly, they thought the people were too. Children were exploited. But let's backtrack. Cacao. Believe it or not, it's totally different from the modern chocolate. For years, the Mayan people believed it was only worthy enough for gods to drink, that it had superpowers enough to cure cancer. Being so important, they held festivals for the fruit and its god. Then I came here to this place, in the Costa Rican jungle, to truly understand how important cacao is in Costa Rican culture.
If you want to get energy, eat chocolate.
It's here that I learned what made real cocoa so special. The people here work tirelessly to get the best chocolate. They plant the trees, get the cacao, go through the whole process, and serve a part of history that hasn't been forgotten, only nourished. But not by the public, but by the indigenous people that still actually care. That with tradition, you can make the same drink that was served to gods. How you can try the rawest form of your favorite treat and see exactly where it came from. The process. I mean, this process is legitimately the perfect way to appreciate the tradition held behind this one fruit. It's really a way for the local people to reconnect with their culture, to continue living the stories left behind. The funny part is that the cacao isn't the most interesting part of this video. It's the people behind the plant that provides meaning to it. That with the stories left by our ancestors, it can be told today to millions and millions of people. Whether it be the ancient people we never met who cherish this fruit with their lives, or today where millions of people enjoy this candy. But if I'm being honest, the chocolate tradition held here in Costa Rica is just different. It's so vague, but so true. It's providing ancient knowledge we all left behind as we advanced in the world. It's reconnecting with our core values, reconnecting with our tradition, our ancestors. If there's something I want you to get out of this video, is that tradition doesn't have to be lost. In fact, it shouldn't be. But on a lighter note, I mean, he wants to leave you off with this.
We wanted to tell you that choose chocolate wisely, please.
Thank you.